The Miami Heat are not in such a good streak, considering that they have won only once in the last 4 games. In the introduction to this duel, they lost to the Phoenix Suns by 113-97, in a game in which Bam Deo scored 28 and Kevin Love 20 points. It was not enough for the Miami Heat to be better than the 8th position of the Eastern Conference, with a score of 20-15. No matter what lineup they play in, the Miami Heat always cultivate a winning culture and will never go to intentionally tank in the season. This lineup proves year after year how well that system works, and so it is this time as well. With Jimmy Butler as the absolute leader, Bam Adebayo, who's one of the best centers in the league, and Tyler Herro, who's playing exceptionally well. They are a big obstacle for any team. Credit to the players, but the biggest strength of this team is Coach Erik Spoelstra. He has already won 2 NBA championships and knows how to win, which he has passed on to the players. The biggest problem with this team is the lack of offensive talent. Miami Heat is an aggressive team, which tries to break the resistance of its rivals defensively, which it mostly succeeds in doing. Mostly, but it won't be enough for a championship, which is why the Miami Heat have been looking for an additional superstar for several years. So the Houston Rockets beat the Milwaukee Bucks 112-108 in the preliminaries to this meeting, and reached 18, 16, and 9th place in the Western Conference. Alperen Sengun was the most responsible for that with 21 points, while Jalen Green and Jeff Green added 16 each. The Houston Rockets entered this season with modest ambitions. The reality is that the team from Texas does not have playoff quality, but they persistently deny it game after game. The most responsible for the excellent games of the Houston Rockets since the beginning of the season is Alperen Sengun, who improved much faster than expected and grew into one of the best centers in the league. His games gain even more importance, given that the team is also playing very well. The arrival of Fred VanVleet turned out to be another good move by the Houston Rockets, so this team is currently one of the most interesting in the entire league. They can beat anyone, but they can also lose to anyone. Despite the excellent results, the Houston Rockets are a team that is not so talented offensively. VanVleet is playing superbly, but for a bigger breakthrough, additional quality is needed in the backcourt positions, primarily in the offensive sense, which the Houston Rockets currently do not have. In the only meeting between them, the Houston Rockets defeated the Miami Heat by 110-104. Absences and injuries. Drew Smith, Haywood Highsmith, Jimmy Butler, and Caleb Martin will not be available for the home team. The Houston Rockets are without Victor Oladipo, Dylan Brooks, and Terry Eason, while Nate Hinton's performance is questionable. Despite the poor form of the Miami Heat, this team is not so weak that they will go on a streak of 4 losses in 5 games. The team from Florida can make up for the absence of Jimmy Butler, primarily because the rival's best player, Alperen Sengun, will struggle against Bam Adebayo, who is expected to stop him. Therefore, our prediction is that the Miami Heat will defensively break the match in their favor and win by a margin higher than the offered handicap. Our prediction is Miami Heat minus 5.5.
I will be